Welcome to this series where we are taking a look at Reforged Eden 2 for Empyrion Galactic Survival. Now, my original plan for this part was to actually get up into space with the SV, go and visit the UCHN Discovery here so that I could pick up the to explore the Alpha system mission from the captain. So then, and then the idea is we'd start visiting these various alpha systems as part of the overall process. But I did get another reminder. Somebody had already posted a comment saying that there is an extender in this fallen station, and I've got a feeling, I think they said it was in this area here. So what we're going to do, so what I've done is I've put the drills back on the ship here, and what we're going to do is put the thrusters back on, put some light on the subject as well. And actually it's gone dark, so we go green. And what I'm going to do is we're going to start, and I've got no idea how far down we're going to get. Oops. Then what was said is that the core is down here, so what we're going to do is kind of dig a bit of a trench here. Apologies, it's going to take a little while, and also, but we are using the SV, so, and we're going to start from here, go down to the full depth of the blocks down here, and then work towards the other section which is behind us to see if we could actually find the core. And of course I've got to make the hole a lot bigger than, well, wider and bigger, so otherwise the SV will get stuck. I suppose one thing we will do is get quite a lot of stone out of this. And while I'm doing this, I just want to, as usual guys, a big thank you for your comments and feedback. You guys give me a lot to think about. Now, I did get a comment about my constant quest for gold, because as pointed out that I had 70 ingots. Well, I'm not sure if this was before, but to make it even a small optronics bridge now, you need 50 ingots of gold, and also you need 50 ingots of gold to make a large optronics bridge. That means technically to make a large optronics bridge from scratch is you need 100 ingots of gold. Now, when you bear in mind that some of these improved extenders need 3, 4 or more optronics bridges, that's a big pile of gold. And I do wonder if it's been deliberately pitched to kind of get players to get out and trade and explore a little bit more and actually buy the optronics bridges. Or obviously the other good way is actually to kind of get optronics bridges as loot. But I'll be completely upfront, from a loot perspective, the amount of optronics bridges and even gold has been quite thin on the ground. That's the reason why I've got stuck. Now we need to make the trench a little bit bigger. It would be helped if I wasn't actually drilling. Yeah, and that's the reason why I want to get out and start exploring the Alpha system, because one of the good sources I've found in the past for finding gold and optronics bridges is alien artifacts. Now, I'm not sure, 100% sure that alien artifacts are still in the game, because of course Reforged Eden 2 is a complete overwork, and I'm sure that, including a lot of the changes, but I think we are going to have to start doing that. So we're just going to keep drilling down, make this a little bit deeper. We're actually not getting much in the way of stone from this. I don't know if it's down to, I'm just going to have to keep hacking away at this here. We've got a little bit of crushed stone there. And another comment I also got was about the fact, why am I carrying these around? And the reason I put them all there is that, one, they don't have a lot of weight, they only just take up a space. That's why I put them in the ammunition locker. And the idea is that when we go out and about exploring, because I want to do some of the exploration with the MX5 rather than the capital vessel, because the capital vessel is going to be a little bit heavy on the old fuel. Okay, I think I've got stuck. Yeah, I know, but I can't twist. We need to. Sometimes if you press that, yeah, you get a level up, and then you can pull out again. So we're going to need to make this a little bit deeper. So I want to get down to the bottom of the pylon here, just to kind of so that we got a depth, because I would guess that this is not going to be, you know, the core and whatever we got to find down here won't be deeper than the pylon itself. Well, that's the theory anyway, guys. So another thing is that what I've done off camera is I've done a little bit more exploring, and I've also set the farm up now, so we've solved the veg problem. So in theory we've got I wouldn't say 100% reliable food supply, but we've got enough of a food supply to be going on. I've also got a couple of pentaxid plants which I haven't put in just yet, but I think I might start put those into the farm as well, so that we can start actually growing pentaxid, because that would make it quite useful as well. Let me just keep digging down here. Really what I need to be is as vertical as possible. Come on, you've got to get to the bottom sooner or later. Is that a line or is it not? I think we might have a line there. Might have to do a bit of hand drilling here now, just to see, like they do when they go prospecting. Have I got the drill on my toolbar? Let me just see. Yeah, I've got the tool on. What I want to do is, now I think we're still going down, although that's curving in. Let me just see. Oops. Can't remember how much biofuel I've got with me, so maybe if I can get the depth. That seems to be, wow, this is the person who actually posted the comment said that you've got to go very deep, and it is, so oh, I think I certainly wouldn't want to do this by hand. Okay, we got, okay, right, I'm just going to go down, see how far this will actually, wow. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go down and see if I can find the bottom. Okay, I think we've got the bottom now. Let's just go underneath now and see what we can find. I think it's only one block. What's that there? Let's turn off the green. I think if we, okay, is this 2 blocks? Oops, still can't see anything. Is that, oh, I think we found the core. What's that there? Okay, multi-tool. Okay, we found a CPU extender. Okay, we found the CPU extender. Right. I'm gonna have to jump down the hole. We may get stuck underground, but wow, this is a very, very deep hole. I mean, we could probably crouch underneath like that. Not sure if we can fire. Don't really want to damage the, so I think if we drill a place where we can stand up. Right, we can stand up now. Owned by alien. Right. Right. Right, we're going to go back out again. Somehow we've got to get out of this hole, which is going to be... Oh, got out. Managed to get out. Okay. Right, then next thing... Oh, I did bring my... Gotta be kidding me. What happened to my auxiliary core? I've left my auxiliary core behind. Okay, let's just have a look at the storage boxes, because I was doing some stuff with the storage boxes. Okay, guys, what I'm going to do is we're going to go and get an auxiliary core, because there's no point worrying. Right, so I'm going to go back to the Makara and get the auxiliary core, and I'll be right back. So here we are, we're back at the capital vessel. Let's get rid of that. Let me just have a quick look to see for the Makara input. Not seeing that there. Main storage, no. Personal supplies. Oh, I've got the pentaxid seeds. We might as well try and plant those. It looks very much like my core has disappeared. Now, I was using it when I was looting down some other buildings, but I'm not seeing it. Let's just double check, make sure I didn't put it in the fridge or anything stupid like that. Keep on doing that. I was checking out a crashed ship, and I wonder whether I've actually done that. Also, oh yeah, somebody posted a comment about my small constructor here. Let me just see. Just go hundreds. Let's go hundreds. Titanium, graphite. I want to keep the graphite because the graphite is actually used for some crops, if I remember, or not crops, medication. Let me just show you that. Why? Oh, that's the Merc bridge. Where's the Mercara? Raw food. If I show you here, some of these actual medications, or to make the basics medications, like I think it's the carapaces. Is it carapaces? I'm sure I saw one of these actually needs graphite. There it is here. The decontamination kit needs raw graphite. And I think, yeah, so you get a bit of a contradiction here. You need a detox kit needs carbon substrate, but a decontamination kit needs actual raw graphite. And so there's a kind of bit of a dichotomy there between the two. Also, the radiation pills need graphite as well. I don't think any of the other ones. So you don't want to convert all your graphite into what we're doing. Right, what I do need to do is make I don't think it's going to be much of a problem. It's kind of annoying me that I've lost that core again. Where is the... There it is. Just make another auxiliary core while we're at it. Go back up to here just to show my farm setup. We got pumpkin sprouts. We got a couple of these. And what we'll do is we go 1, 2, 3, 4 there. What these will do is grow into pentaxid over time. So we can pick up a couple of biological specimens. That's still growing, that's growing. Got some mushy rooms and some... These normally grow quite quick. And that can go in raw food. Right, let's get a quick look at main storage. Put you there, so I won't... have less chance of losing it. I'm sure I can rise to the challenge though. So what we're going to do now is just jump back into here. And we're going to head back to the fallen, what we call it, the fallen station. Oops. Thrusters on. And we need to go south. Let me just take the fallen station. So here we are, we're back at the fallen station. And we're going to just land here. Turn the thrusters off. Jump out. We're just attach you. See what else is in here. Oh, so there's only one CPU extender in here. I don't care, one is enough. So whoops. Don't look at the fallen station, please. Work. Go on the ammunition controller, on the harvester. We'll give it its personal attention. I think manipulating the drone down here is going to be quite a little bit tricky. Make sure we retrieve it so we can deconstruct it. So that gives us an improved apps. Get rid of the things, wait for the suit to be fully charged. Yeah, sometimes if you take the weapon off, you can get that, just that little bit of extra height here. What blocks it? What blocks are this? Hardened steel, nice, but I don't really want them. See, the core can have a bit of a mind of its own. So we got the salvage one there. That's one thing done. I'm a bit intrigued over why I've tagged a ruined mining camp over there. And there's another thing building I want to show it to you. It's in the right direction. It may, so the mining camp is up there. The other thing I also want to show you is these ruined Elysium towers, because they've got some very useful loot on, but it takes a little while to get through them. In fact, that's where my auxiliary core might be actually, although it hasn't changed. And we're just going to go and check the mining camp out, because there's also around here somewhere is a crashed ship, and I'm wondering whether that tag is related to the crashed ship. And because I did find it when I was coming back from the Elysium towers. So we'll just go and check out this ruined mining, wherever it is, just so that we can see what's going on. Oh, I recognize this. It's got some interesting loot in it. So we will give this a quick once over as well. What you've got over here is you've got a whole load of loot boxes. So harvest controller. What's this? It's a little bit of stone dust. Pick that up. You can keep your cement. Whoops. Just reloaded my gun. And then we can come down here. Again, this is just going to be predominantly low level loot. A bit more graphite would be quite nice, because one thing I've noticed is since leaving the Akua, graphite's been a little bit more harder to find. We've got a little bit of salt. Rocket mist would be quite useful. Magnesium. A little bit of water. A bit more graphite. Okay. Just going to go along these. So as far as I can remember, there are no special loot boxes or anything in here. It's all relatively low level. A little bit of ammo. It's filling my ship up again. Oh, we've got another cargo. I'm definitely going to need to find a little bit of pentaxid and be quite useful. One thing about the dead planet is it does turn into a little bit of an exercise in patience. And then what we got to do is just wow, that went outside. Okay. What we can do is get some oxygen. Just up the oxygen. I think if the core is over here, so I think if we go in this door, be sure the core is in this room here, behind this door. It's in behind this one. There's the core just up there. Shoot the core, because I think this has got fuel and oxygen in it, so this is worth destroying the core. So just take out the core. That funny. Oh, it's only got 1,000. Oh, well, 1666 is just as good. So it's not as good as I thought it would be, but we'll take it. 1505. Do have a fridge in here. Got vegetable curry. Just a little bit of food there. Oh, I could have taken some oxygen out, but never mind. Don't want the ammunition harvest controller. Actually, we'll put that in there. Put that in there. I'm going to take the metal scrap with us because I'm still trying to work out whether we can find a furnace or something to be able to turn that into something that we can use. Ammunition harvest controller. Got that there. Take that with us as well. It's only small amounts, but it all adds up. Is probably the best way to look at it. And of course, it would make a very, very big difference if you were. Wow. Okay, I've just fallen down a hole. It would make quite a big difference if you were starting out on this planet. What we can do is just take these out, just salvage them out. And of course, we can take the door out now. It brings us back to here. And I think that's about it, guys. I mean, if you really want some good, taking these antennas out would be a good source of electronics as well. And some steel plates. So just taking all these out. Whoops, I think I've just filled my ship up with loads of steel plates. Oh no, we're okay. We can take the ammo out, take the rocket out, and that will give us a little bit of extra, and the shotgun shells. Right, we've still got a little bit of time, so what I'm going to do now is we are going down to the Elysium Tower, which is down here. So here we are, we're just coming up on the Elysium Tower, and you can see it's actually a group of buildings, which for some reason my guns seem to want to keep attacking. I'm not exactly sure what you are shooting at. What are you actually... Was it? Hey. Stop it. Hey. Oh, I'm just going to turn you off. We don't need you anyway. I think it's set to destroy generators, isn't it? Now, I've done these 2 blocks already, and I've also explored the big tower. And probably the one thing I will show you, but I've already looted these down. And if we come in here, what you'll see, I don't think you can take these. I think the core is still in place, but yeah. But what you'll see in the big tower on this top floor is a whole series of fridges, and also more grow plots if you need them. But as I say, I've already did those after the end of the last video. But what we can do is go to this other block here, and if we just come in here and just land here, and if you go in here, what you've got is, oh, we've got some beans. Okay, we'll just put that in there. Just eat another steak while we're at it. What's that? Got a bottle of beer. I say the loot isn't spectacular in these smaller buildings, but if we go up now, and you do need to do a little bit of jumping around. Now, what I suggest is that you leave that bit to last, because sometimes that will self-destruct. So what you need to do is get the good stuff out first around here. We've got a generator in here, which for some reason best known to my ship, it wants to attack. I think to get to the next level we've got to stand here, drop the gun, and then just jump up to here. And again, what you get here is a whole series of loot boxes. Got some armor. It seems to just blow up out of random kind of thingies. There's another one just over there. It's almost like there's something that detects your proximity, and then it just goes boom and blows up. I must admit, I thought it was the other side, but obviously it's something here that we'll just take what we've got. Flux coil, that could be useful. A little bit of biofuel. That's just a normal terminal. And what we can do is just jump down off of here. Yeah, there must be a switch or something in here. There's a table over here that you can pick up. That's got something that might be useful, I suppose. Oops. Harvest controller. I say the loot boxes, it's more the other goodies you can pick up that's of more interest, to be honest. And if we can find the ship again, gotta find a way out through the hole in the wall. I think that's the hole in the wall. There's there. Wrong hole in the wall. what we can do now is just jump into the ship. And what you will find up here, you have to be a bit careful now, because if you fall off the top you could have a bit of a problem. And then across the top floor we've got another suit of armor. Only light armor, but it's drill. And we've got 15 credits. Actually, we can put the credits in the fridge. So you do get a little bit of a collection round the top, and just to see if we can get a better view of that. If we come, well, this one looks a little bit different. A little bit leery. Yeah, so they're all slightly different if you look round. This one's got more open top, but with less on it. I'm a bit reluctant to get involved with that. I think I'd rather come up from the bottom. So game, just drop off here. Of course, we got the ground floor is, they got some more beans and whatever it is. A little bit of water, and I think that's about it here for here. Then we go up the stairs again. Yeah, this one's slightly different in the sense that we can grab this, grab the fuel cell, or fuel cells for the collection. Oh, did I see these last time, or did they just get blown up? I can't remember now. But we can, what's that? These are helium bottles. And we've got titanium pistol upgrade kit. Getting quite a few of upgrade kits and stuff like that, which is quite good. To all the mid bays here. And I think that is about it. And then we go up a floor, and this is where it all blows up on us. No. Okay, we'll try again. One more go, and then, as I say, what we got down here is relatively, oops, low level loot. Nah, I'm not going to bother, guys. Simply because the fact I've got basically what I want from here. So that's a quick tour around the Elysium towers. As you can get some pretty useful loot from it, especially the taller tower here, because you can work up the various floors, picking up the fridges, and there's rooms in here that you can check out. As I say, I've already cleared this out, but you can see it kind of works its way up there. And then of course you've got the different types of buildings. So you've got the ones with the 4 rooms exposed to the sky there, and then you got the ones which are, whoops, and then you got the ones which are flat tops like this. So it's almost like it's meant to look like ruins. Anyway, that is the Elysium towers. It's annoying me that there is a crashed ship around here somewhere, which I found, and I can't find it again. I think it was up here somewhere. I'm going to remove the ruined Elysium towers. Where's the fallen station? remove you as well. We don't need you now. Let's have a quick look. Nope. Right, what I'm going to do is try and retrace my path back. Oops. Because of course the scanner counts as a what we call it, actually counts as a turret. Welcome back. What we got here is a ruined refuge, which could certainly be worth taking a look at. And of course this is quite big. This has got furnaces on it. Oh, this could be useful. Turn the thrusters off. I think we could just go to normal light. Just a quick check. Pretty sure this has got a core in it, but yep. Got a fridge here. Again, this can be a good source of loot. So obviously not everything has got stuff in it. Is that a loot box there? Yeah, not all of them have got stuff in it. Got a whole row of fridges here that we could make use of. What was that there? I think that was sulfur. Sulfur is also another ingredient that we do need to find, because I think that's used for, I think it's used for medication. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's used for medication. So we're at eat the trumpet greens. As far as I know, that's the only real use for trumpet greens. Harvest, take the fuel out. Got here superconductor. Okay. I'm gonna have to go and get some oxygen. I think we go through the oxygen really quickly. It would be nice to be able to. What am I doing? I want to do that. It'd be nice to be able to use those furnaces. It's like there's some more kind of bebobs here. Take that, take this. Keep that fuel flowing in. Few iron ingots, not that much. Another one that's empty. A lot of these have like other doors that can be opened, but this one obviously doesn't. I'm not sure if the core will be in here, but because this is just a power room, won't worry about it too much. So we got the furnace there. What have we got over here? Access denied. Let me just have a look around. Can be entered from the other side, so we don't need to waste ammunition. I think all we got in here is just this up here. A few rounds of ammo. So we've run out of slots again. So right, what I'm going to need to do is put some of this stuff kind of with the one-of-a-kind type things here to free up some space. Don't need that. Take that out. So this has got here, we've already checked those out. Check that out. So it's almost like it's kind of saying, open me up so I can show you where the core is. Although I didn't think the core would be in here. Let's have a look up here. Nothing. No. Okay, that was a red herring. So the question is, where would the core be? We've already done these. It's probably some very strange place. I don't think I checked this out, did I? No, yeah, this is the room that's there. This is the power thing we blew the door out of. I mean, there's one way that we can look for the core, and that's by just going into God mode, but I don't really want to do that just at the moment. So those furnaces are tempting as long as we could get this base operational. I mean, it's got fuel tanks. I'm pretty sure it's got fuel tanks. We've seen fuel tanks. So, all right, yeah, we got fuel tanks over here. Now, normally I would say that that's a construct for a core, but it's only one block wide unless the core is underneath. I think I missed that though, didn't I? It's a gold coin. Somebody actually said that you can put gold coins into the deconstructor and get back ingots. I don't know what you'd get. Right, so we've got this here. It's not that far away from our base. So I think I'm aware that time is running out at the moment. So what we're going to do is jump back into the ship. We need to go back and unload anyway, because we are kind of a little bit overloaded now. You can, so just get back to green. Got some oxygen here, so we've got a reason to come back here again. We've also got this building here that probably could do with checking out. There's just so much loot on the planet. Oops. So we're gonna head for the unfinished escape rocket. I think we're going through new territory, so we might find something else. And we also need some food. Let me just get the fridge. What can we eat also? We'll just eat a cheeseburger actually. And we're just going to head for the unfinished escape rocket. So here we are, we're back at the capital vessel. Just here, turn the thrusters off. And just to wind the video up. We're get inside. Want to, whoops. I'm not sure why I'm walking around with a rifle. I can't think any bug uglies have kind of got in while I was away, but you never know. Not growing. Why is there not enough light? We can't have run out of power, have we? Well, we've run out of fuel. Okay. Wow. That's a surprise. Fuel and oxygen. That could mean that we've got spoilage on our food. No, okay, we got away with it. I don't think that. Well, maybe not. Maybe leaving the capital vessel behind maybe not be such a good idea. Which is what I was planning for the next part. Maybe in the next part we will take our maiden flight. Anyway, deconstructor. Like deconstruct. I'm gonna put a gold coin in and see what happens. I think I've got several gold coins actually, but it may not be big enough. And of course the other thing we're going to put in is this one, because this is for a base which is of no use to us at all. So let me just yeah, maybe we need more gold coins to be able to deconstruct them. But we are going to get another 6 large optronics bridges out of that, which is pretty good actually. Again, pick up some more oxygen while we're at it. Just shove all this in there. We'll go back the opposite way. Crushed stone can go in there. The promethium, the ingots, the stone dust, that can go in the trash. We'll put these in the one for the small thing. Wooden planks, electronics. Graphite, I think we'll put the graphite in there. Tritium, keep the salt. Advanced electronics, magnesium. Actually, water container can go in there as well. Go in there. Bitumen, that can go in, that can go in there. The aluminium ore, I think that has to be refined in advanced construct. Oops. Take that out. Nutrient solution can go in there. Helium bottle. Got to work out what the helium bottles are needed for. Fuel and ammo. Go in there. Put that in there. Put the bioethanol in there. Got to drop off some of the fuel there. Input. And I think we've got raw materials here, so that can go in there, that can go in there, that can go in there. Refined pentaxid, that can go in the deconstruct. Raw food can go in there for the moment, and you can go into there. Actually, that's what I can do is, where is it? Raw materials. The magnesium can come out, the iron, the copper, silicon. I think that will refine neo. Biological specimens shouldn't be in there either. That can come out. And crushed stone. Crushed stones doesn't really need to be refined. Again, I don't really want to use up all the graphite. So got enough graphite in there. And just to show you about the optronics bridges, oops, no. And just to show you about the optronics bridges, if we go to input, oops, player. So if we come to here, you can see here with the small optronics bridges needs 50 gold ingots to make that, and the matrices need 60 gold ingots, and the large optronics bridges needs 50, but you can see it needs a small optronics bridge. So that means that to make a large optronics bridge, you've got to make 100, and in order to be able to make a large optronics matrix, what you've got to do is you need 100 gold to fit with the matrix. So there is still quite a lot to go there. How much is the gold? See, it says 1 gold ingot should equate to 1 gold coin. So in theory, if you could deconstruct a gold coin, you should get back 5 ingots. But that's not there. Anyway, this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.